In this video, I want to talk a bit about Instagram and how you can use it for marketing purposes. Before I do that, let me give you some background to Instagram. Instagram is a photo sharing smartphone app, and it enables you to share photos on social media sites such as Facebook, Tumblr, Flickr, and Twitter. And it's particularly popular with Twitter users because you can include the URL to your photograph in a Twitter tweet. And it also uses hashtags in a similar way to Twitter. Now, let me give you some background here. Instagram launched in October 2010, and it was acquired by Facebook in 2012 for $1 billion. Over 300 million users access the site every month, and that was by December 2014, the last time that they published the stats. And it's estimated that over 58 photographs are uploaded and one new user signs up every second. So you can see that it is a rapidly growing site and one that you can use to reach a massive audience. And you can add tags to your photos and images. Like I was saying earlier, you can use the hashtag symbol, and it works in a similar way to hashtags on Twitter. So, for example, if you were to take this photo and upload it to Instagram, you could have the hashtag hiking trail, hashtag Mount Tamalpais, and hashtag tired. You can also tag people using the @ symbol, again, just like on Twitter. And you could also tag users in the picture themselves, like on Facebook. Instagram also has the ability to message photos with Instagram Direct. So you can send someone a private message as a photo. And it's also possible for users to follow accounts just like you do on Twitter. Now, Instagram is a fantastic way to promote products and services. You can use it to increase your brand's visibility. And of course, you can position yourself as a hip and artistic organization. Another thing that you can do using Instagram is location tagging. You can take a photo and then you can log the location where that photograph was taken, so that people can find it and they can go to the exact same spot. Now, of course, this is great for bricks and mortar businesses. So, for example, you could take a photo of a store if you run a retail store, and you can then location tag it so that people can find where that store is using their smartphones. It's good for off-site services. So let's say, for example, you have a company that lays driveways. What you can do is, after the driveway is all laid down and finished, you can take a photo of it, upload it to Instagram with a location tag, and you can get people to come by and take a look at the quality of your work and hopefully buy a driveway from you. And of course, if you exhibit at a trade show or an exhibition or an event, then you can geotag a picture of your stand, and you can get people to find you at a trade show very easily that way. You can also use local hashtags on Instagram, and this can be very powerful. And what you should do is search for local hashtags regularly, and be sure to add your photos to that particular hashtag. And this works well for tourist attractions as well as places like restaurants and retail stores and that sort of thing. So if you have a local audience, if you cater to a local fan base, or you have a local customer base, then making sure that you tie yourself into some of these local hashtags can be very good for you, because it can get people who are looking in a particular area to find your business. It's also good for real world networking. You know, if you have a retail store and people come in, let's say you run a hair salon or something like that, you could ask customers to follow you. You could take a photo of yourself, a selfie with a customer and then tag them in it. Like I was saying earlier, if you run a hair salon, you take a photo of someone with their new haircut and tag them in it. And then, of course, this gives customers a great reason to follow you too, because there's a sort of degree of reciprocity in all this. If you tag someone in your photo, then quite often they'll tag you in theirs, and that introduces you to their fan base. And you can sign up online at Instagram.com, or what you can do is you can download the app from the Apple App Store, or you can get it on Google Play.